What up? What's up? Flakko! Flakko! What's going on, Flakko? You doing too much, homie. Flakko is doing too much. And we gonna talk about it. Know what I'm saying?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Handsome Man, Poetik Flakko. He done been on a generational run. That's what a lot of people in his comments call it. The boy posts 3, 4, 5 times a day. He do tremendous numbers. Ain't nobody counting nobody's pockets out here, but we know what the math is, especially as a content creator myself. We know the subject matter he comments on is not necessarily what he comes from. So that causes a little bit of an issue, kind of like Trap Lord Ross, but he's here in the U.S. Trap Lord overseas getting busy and getting paid too. So apparently, out west, they got a problem with him eating off the homies, so to speak. So Wack gonna come address that. Let's get to the content.
They all on No Jumper. Munchie B, the peanut butter man. He been getting exposed by K5 and all the homies from Crenshaw Mafia, from BNG that was in the bounty with him, that he got the peanut butter in the cheesies. That's another conversation, though. This bozo, they said, Lush, why Wack don't like you? Lush says, because I want him to call Brick Baby a snitch. Nah, I just told you fake. I don't like fake people. And then here come Munchie Peanut Butter. Why you don't like Tupac? Dummy, I thought you was blind. I didn't know you couldn't hear. Where you ever heard Wack say you don't like Tupac? Nigga? That's on Inglewood Family. I ain't never said I don't like Tupac. Nigga, that's one of my favorite rappers. He in my top 5 list, dummy. But if I talk about some things he has done and didn't done that I don't agree with, that's weenie activity, then that's it. That don't mean I don't like him. What you talking about? You haters out there, bro. I got y'all brains so preoccupied that y'all don't be knowing whether you going or coming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K5 from BN. You know, shout out to the other little homies from Crenshaw Mafia. They keeping it real. They didn't put that on Inglewood that happened. Them Don moves, them ain't Crips. That Munchie B got the PB in the cheeks. That's a fact, right? Hey, the city of champions have spoke. But Flakko, you doing too much. You doing too much, Flakko. You know, we got Adam over there. He's saying maybe, Adam, you know where that info came from, Adam. You and Remo was both privy to some of this info. That's why you said what you said the other day on your podcast, Adam, because you know what it is. Your little buddy confided in you. That's why you didn't call Flakko a lie. But we here to point out that Poetik Flakko from North Dakota is the one that be wearing his hat like this at the top. Him. You doing too much. Hoover indictment. 80 bands killed on the live. The honey pot. The Hoover trap. Who did it? Who claiming it? All this stuff. How illiterate and a little slow and broke, if they broke, the gang members, LA gang coaches, the dude that had to parking lot shooting a brick baby and told him, Adam, what'd he tell him? Adam 22 know this story. Y'all go on over there and put hashtag Adam, what's the story? Wack told us. What'd he say? If you don't go at 600 and Wack and loose cannon them, I'ma get his tape where you shoot in the parking lot to the feds. Uh-oh! NFA, you know the truth. I heard you hint at it, NFA. You know the truth. And then Munchie B, old weirdo. Oh, because Big U gone, Flakko can speak. Big U don't run our streets. He run the grid program. That's what he run. Now, Flakko, I'm going to send you that paperwork too. Uh-oh, I let the cat out the bag. Flakko, you're doing too much. You from North Dakota. You a square L7. Let me tell you what you're doing too much of, Flakko. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to let you know where it's coming from. The anger from the LA streets is coming from. It's coming from. You're doing too much research on what these clowns is telling you. That's all Poetik Flakko is doing. Too much research from what the clowns is telling them. Uh-oh. Let's think about it. Is Flakko on Fig? Is Flakko on Ventral? Is Flakko on Maine? Is Flakko on Manchester? Is Flakko on Century? Is Flakko on Crenshaw? Is Flakko on Slauson? No. Flakko lives next door to the police department by choice. So the question is, shout out Harlem Legend. I got a bone to pick with you, Harlem Legend. Y'all go follow Harlem Legend TV on YouTube channel. That's my partner, great debate partner. The question is, if Flakko ain't on none of these blocks, Flakko ain't in nobody projects, Flakko ain't in nobody's hood, how does Flakko know what he know? I'm going to tell you how he know what he knows. He don't know it the way I know it. I know it because the streets talk. So they holler at me. I got a few comrades, a few teams here, there, from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Keyway, Damu. You know what I'm saying? A few Sereno partners, some Samoan partners. You know what I'm saying? And, so, they pull up on the Wack. That's different. Flakko ain't letting nobody pull up on him. You pull up on Flakko, you going to get shot. Actually, he called it 911 before he pop you. This is a fact. And he gonna put his GoPro on his neck right here. Bam. Flock, listen. Not only is Flakko telling, he gonna have the content. He gonna have the content. He gonna have the receipt of when and how much he paid for the GoPro. He gonna have the receipt and his gun permit. Flakko is my kind of guy. You know what? And you know why? Because you know what to expect from Poetik Flakko. Y'all can never call Flakko a snitch. You can't call him a buster. You can't call him none of that. Every now and then, Flakko get caught up in something because he talking to some dudes who's saying some things and he don't really know what they saying, and it's offending somebody else. And cats like, yo, Flakko, what's up with you? And Flakko he like, what? What? Hold on. you, you feel me? That's all he gonna do. He don't know. But let's get back to how Flakko really knows. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired. Flakko. The only thing Flakko is doing too much of is research and editing. Why? Because you Bloods, you Crips, you Parus, you Hoovers that's putting it on the internet is making it available for Flakko from North Dakota. Y'all making it available. Y'all making it available for Flakko from North Dakota, content creator, to do his job. Flakko pay his bills. Flakko drive a Benz. Flakko wear nice clothes. Flakko got a girlfriend or two. He like to treesic on, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? I hate to say it. He making it all happen, Captain, through you broke dudes that can't bury yourself. Yeah, I said it because y'all got mad at Flakko for saying it. Nigga, Stop running around here with these names. Run around here with these Louis belts on, these Gucci shoes, this jewelry on, real or fake, it costs something. Talking about you in videos, swerving and whatever you driving. Stop being too gangster to die. You can't be a gangster if you can't even bury yourself. That ain't gangster. That had your mama, auntie, grandmama over there stressed out, selling goddamn TV dinners and pies, trying to bury you. Let me tell y'all what ain't gangster. Y'all take it how you want to, nigga. I care less. Nigga die on Monday, and it's a GoFundMe up by Tuesday. And you talking about, nigga, you this and you that and you this and you that. Nah, that ain't gangster. And then y'all get mad at the flock. Yeah, that's what we call him over here on the hunter side. Y'all get mad at the flock because he sees it on the internet and say, "Oh, what's this here? This is content." You feel me? I'm about to take this content that this dude put up about this dude, and I'm gonna put it up and talk about it for 15 minutes and get paid $600 for this clip. And he gonna do that 5 times a day. 6 times 5 is 3,000. Let's say he worked 5 days a goddamn week. He take the weekends off. 3,000 times 5 is what? 15,000. It's 4 weeks in a month, right? 15 and 4 is 60,000. So the square dude from North Dakota then cleared 60 racks in a month because the gangbangers in the streets of LA have went and posted the content, talked about the content, did a shooting, beat up an old man, or did something and put it on the internet. So now the dude that got unalived, he ain't got no money to bury himself. And then the dude that did the unaliving, he ain't got no money for an attorney, but he had money to pay that little $78 for his Wi-Fi and his cell phone and put the content up so Flakko could make 600 real quick off of it. At a multiple of 5 and a multiple of 5 and a multiple of 4. Now, Flakko understands that math. You dudes in the streets, maybe you don't. Ain't nobody bigger than the content, and Flakko got the green light to report on whatever he want to report in the LA streets and anybody's streets, and y'all not finna do nothing about it. You only mad because he got the sauce to know how to do what he know how to do. Because half of y'all behind closed doors say, "Hey, Flakko, could you put my video up?" Ain't nobody want to hear that. And I'm going to keep it 100. I hate to say it, my keyway partners might get a little mad, but the proof is in the pudding. At 100% of the content, my keyway partners going to get a little mad about this. At 100% of the content, maybe 10, 15% is Damu reported. Yeah, the homies got a stronghold on that. Some things I watch what I do. I get my calls. I got my G homies out there. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you I got a G homie from 6 Deuce. Brim, a G homie. 2 G homies from the mob. Couple 2 G homies from Fruitown. 1 G homie from Miller Gangster. 1 G homie from Families. You know, my Damu G homies that can call Wack. I got my squad, you know, two-piece. My homies is with me. We ain't bigger than the program. We'll sit each other down. PDL. Got two homies that Wack, slow down. And I slow down. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the Damus, the overall, they got it in check. The only thing that they have started is they've been doing a lot of reporting from the jailhouse. You know what I'm saying? Now the Damus have been doing that. The homie HK from Black P Stone, and he running port on that. He got the made man movement going on from what they call the 50-50 yards that they no longer refer to as 50-50 a piece. See, they call themselves the made men. But on these streets, no, you don't see them Damus and them power rules. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we knocked out old man. Oh, over it. You don't see that too much from the homies. So to my keyway partners, I hope you get irritated at Wack saying this and say, "Cuz, what cuz on?" You know what though? Nigga, how cuz gonna say, but you know what? Cuz, right. You don't see a lot of dynamo activity like that on the internet. You don't. And out of the 10-15% on the internet, that's me, Munchy B. And we just running content. We ain't putting up no who got stomped out and who got shot and the what's that shit called? GoFundMe's and we ain't putting up none of that. None of that. Oh no, he from families and Paru on this side. The families ain't going for none of that. Even though Munchie B get paid to be from Inglewood family by reporting information in the phone, we don't know what he turning in that app. Now, we don't know what Munchie B's turning in that app. So we might can lose some points right there. We might can lose because we don't know. He said that he find out what's going on the streets, and then he put the information in and he turn it in and they pay him. But I'm speaking on us going on. Look, fool got smoked. Yeah, fool. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, what? Where you from, old man? And we ain't doing none of that. Listen, it was Paru before me and Paru standing with me. And it'll be Paru long after I go. So y'all want to know why the homies, you don't see a lot of bloods? Matter of fact, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, and the other 15% is B Braves. You got Wack on no jumper, Munchie B on no jumper, B Braves doing this thing, and HK from Black P Stone on the Made Man movement. You know what I'm saying? Him and Damn Homies doing their thing. Y'all go over there and check out the Damn Homie show. It's a whole lot of prison politics going on over there. It's some people on there talking on her platform that I wouldn't even thought to reach out to because I just figured it was gonna be no. But she then teamed up with old HK from Black P Stone from Blackstone, and they got a thing going on. I mean, they got Peabody. Those of y'all don't know who Peabody's the founder. He's one of the founders of one of our majorly booted Damu movement. Been down since '79. It's a lot. It's more people know Peabody name than his face. And she got Peabody to do an interview with her to show his face and speak. Yo, it's a whole K5. Lil Sonny from 6 Deuce. She got some stuff going on over there. They exposing on Munchie B over there, some county jail shit. But we're going to get back to it. Flakko! Listen, Flakko, we're proud of you. You have a very bright future. They are comparing you to academics when he did the war on Chirac. And academics wasn't wrong. They were sending academics and content, but Flakko, stay focused. The fact that they comparing you to academics let you know you on a route to be on academics level. You keep on reporting what you researching on the internet. Because once they put it on the internet, it's on the internet. Y'all can't get mad at Flakko for reporting what he find on the internet. and not get mad at the people that's putting it on the internet? Y'all mad because Flakko from North Dakota is winning? His editing skills is there. He's a character. The way he delivered the message, Flakko would take 15 minutes and turn it into 2 days of content. Listen, man. Flakko, fuck him. Straight up. Now, you done already told them what you about, Flakko. You done already told them if they come playing with you, what you gonna do. You a journalist, Flakko. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. Wack, do you feed Flakko information? Yes, I do. I give him paperwork, content, all that. That's a fact. Hey, man, it's on the internet. Yo, Unc, man, I wish I could. What you mean you wish I could? Flakko's on the internet. Here go the link. They put it on the internet. You know that I got spies from the 100 side of Clubhouse, the exposers. You know, I got a bunch of nerds and all kind of things on the Clubhouse app. But y'all can't get mad at Flakko. That's like get mad at the bear for going in the trash can. It's trash in the trash can. Are you mad at the water for being in the swimming pool? The water's in the swimming pool. We put it there. That's like me getting mad at somebody looking at R&B's ass when she walked by. Nigga, you just right there. That shit is amazing. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, don't look at my woman's ass. I'ma think you part of the rainbow community. No disrespect. Like you, some things you just can't get mad at, bro. You can't. That's like getting mad at the family for eating the turkey on Thanksgiving. It's on the table. Flakko, we need more. We need more. Now, let me tell you, Flakko, what we do need to see fun. LA is where you at. You in LA. You getting your money. And everybody feeding you the content you finding. You in your niche. One thing lead to another. But Flakko, don't sleep on it. All these other states got something going on too. If you gonna go, you might as well go. Flakko, we are looking to you to be the one that we go to find out what's going on in the streets. Not just here, but everywhere, Flakko. Flakko, you are now crowned. You are crowned, Flakko, the king of the streets when we in these YouTube streets. Whatever is in the YouTube streets, Flakko, that you discover, and you take that and investigate that and it lead to that, we expect you to put it in the YouTube streets. In the words of Flakko, you feel me? So yeah, Flakko, me saying you was doing too much on the promo was clickbait. I never meant doing too much as far as your blogging or your reporting. You just doing too much research is what you supposed to do. So now, Flakko, Wack 100 stands with you 100% in your movement. You continue to do what you do. It's feeding you. It's feeding your family. I always see your eyes light up when you talk about things you could do for your mother. You get what I'm saying? You continue to patrol them YouTube streets. And whatever these gang bangers put up in the YouTube streets, you definitely have the right as a journalist to take it and report on it. Now, I think Flakko, they're a little mad because by the time they see your content, they like, damn, how did he put that together? That's a masterpiece. How come I couldn't come up with that? How come I couldn't do that? Shout out to Clubhouse 101. 22 euros. Salute for the super chat. And they get mad at you, Flakko, because you got the mindset and you have the vision to do what they don't know how to do. Don't get mad at Flakko because this dude got under live and this dude was dropping his pen. Because he dropped his pen, he found himself in a bad situation. Then these dudes go over there and claim it in the song. And then this dude over here talking about we gotta go fund me for the homie. And you can't get mad at Flacco for saying these dudes are stupid. They degenerates. Gang banging don't pay. You see, he can't even pay for his own funeral. He dropping his location. He going to his enemy territory when they know this happened, and then he going over here, and these dudes don't got a brain. Kids, listen to Flacco. Flacco is a big homie. Flacco is the big homie to what's real. Don't listen to these bozos who's trying to perpetrate. And like Aunt Hefe say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. A lot of y'all will be caught. A lot of y'all will get your pistola took because you scared to bust. They know the ones of us that ain't scared to bust. They know the people out here that it ain't wise to run up on. And we don't start nothing with nobody. I don't start nothing with nobody. I challenge everybody. Show me somebody I start something with. It's on YouTube. I'm just giving my opinion. That's it. Now I may give my opinion with facts. Man, Flacco done stepped his game up, man. He be knowing some intricate details. It ain't that Flacco no intricate details. It's that he buys the content and he's smart enough when he don't understand something to say, yo, what is this? What does this mean? Oh, that means this, that, and other. He said this. Well, he pretty much saying that he knew where he was going, and that's a disrespect to this neighborhood. So they just was watching him on the live, and well, this dude burnt this bandana, and then this dude he got killed where? Over here. Go, I said, Flacco, go look at rap news and street politics. He usually gives a map, Flacco. Just take it and scroll through. You ain't gotta listen to it. Just take the line and forward it real slow. And whatever you see would look like a map of red and blue, screenshot it. It's usually gonna be Crip and Blood neighborhoods, and then pinpoint where you say dude got caught at to that map. If it's red, then it's Bloods. If it's blue, then it's Crips. So this is a Crip, right? Yeah, he got killed where? Where? Oh yeah, oh, he got killed almost in Blood territory. But he a Crip, right? Yeah, and he did what? He burned what? There it go. Oh, this map will show me what? Yeah. So, 80 bands. I said, look at your map, Flacco. Where 80 bands from? The A4. Who? Oh, he got it right here. I see it. It's blue. Where he got caught at? Manchester and Vermont. But it's orange. Orange is the Hoovers, Flacco. Yo, they don't get along. 80 bands shouldn't have crossed Broadway. Not going to no weed spot. And that's my little partner. It's too many weed spots on the east side. I don't understand what's going on and how it's going on. I don't get it. I don't understand how it wasn't a back and forth exchange. I mean, if you're going over there and you know what's going on and how it's going on, you should be prepared for something could potentially go on. So I don't know. I'm kind of a mentor to Flacco. I ain't gonna leave him out in the water by himself, but I'm just simply here to let y'all know. Y'all can't be mad at Flacco for reporting what y'all are putting up on the internet. Now, if Flacco is looking at it and able to find it, a guy from North Dakota, you don't think law enforcement who has a division like robbery, narcotics, homicide. They have a social media division. They're undercover under some of these profiles they in here right now, you don't think the ones that understand our whole jungle and who's who, and you drop a rap song right after a body drop to say, yeah, whoopty whoopty whoop, and you putting up uh uh shit on your story talking about don't buy weed in this area and you putting this up and y'all flashing this. Listen, even down to the square dudes that saying they parked right here, they walked right there. They know what they doing. Those are the civilians. Those are the people. What you call the people? Those are the neighborhood watch people. Those are people that's against gang violence. Bro, listen, y'all gotta understand, it's a war out here. You got cat and mouse between the street Negroes and the law enforcement. Okay? Then you got the civilians who catching straight bullets, and one of their kids or nephews and been unalive because of the straight bullet by the local gangs. Then you got the ring cameras and the cameras at the ATMs and on top of the poles and the new police that sit there all day. It's a little white box with like a 10-foot pole with 5 cameras on it, and it's going red and blue. That's the police too. 24-hour surveillance. You got the drones, in case y'all didn't know, that they using flying over these Negroes' neighborhoods, right? And then you got the informants that's on the streets, in the hood, reporting to all these people. And then you got the gangbangers that say, hey, look, we just hit a lick. Look, I got 100,000 with no job. Look at my AK. Look at my switch that I ain't supposed to have. Look at my extended clip that I ain't supposed to have in the state of California. Hey, look at the dude we stomped out. Hey, look at the dude we packed out. Yeah, open whoopty whoop. You can find me at this park. You can over here did it. And y'all mad at Flakko because he's a great researcher, a great journalist, and a great blogger. No, we ain't passing the buck. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the 100 Show YouTube channel. We gonna keep it coming. November 7th, Hollandale Casino, Hollandale, Florida. WBC bouts, belts on the line, 10 fights, pull up, NBS, nothing but sports. Ron Johnson, Steve Marcano, nothing but the best. Powered by Truth and Wealth TV. Jared Flood, my main man Atkins from Nigeria, and a host of others. Yeah, Flakko, I think I'm gonna bring you in to be one of the commentators. Countdown is down for Blueface. He'll be home November. Swaggy P has accepted the fade. That'll be happening on Nothing But Sports. March 2026. Birdman said we're gonna complete the contracts in the next 2 weeks. That'll be happening. Expect some music out real quick before Christmas. We will be dropping a couple records, couple singles. And Fresh Out of Love. Yeah. You know we gonna put the camera on, nephew. We coming. And go check me and Adam out on No Jumper. The Adam and Wack Show. Every Sunday, 12 noon. Episode 115 already in the bag, 116 coming tomorrow. Until next time, Flakko, keep doing what you're doing. We look forward to the content. Matter of fact, step your game up. And whenever they tell you to stop, that means go. Get on the gas. The problem is they too near you for you to hear them. Get up that hill on them and look down on them. Because one thing about it, whether you in the gutter, whether you on a plane, on the train, you are Europe, France, Miami, LA, Chicago, North Dakota, front yard, backyard, in the car, you can get on the internet. West up.
All right, y'all. In regard to Flakko, I gotta say, whatever you want to say about him, whatever you don't like about him, some of the moves he make, I got a side eye, right? But it's working. He's working hard. He outworks everybody damn near, outside of maybe academics and people calling him the next Act. So Act faced the same type of scrutiny. So you wonder, because I know they talk on how to handle this. When Act was covering Chicago, which was kind of out of his range, that's not how he came up. He ain't even come to the States till he was in his teens. And he was in a very protected environment, went to college, which is all good. And but he wasn't from what he was commenting about, similar to Flakko. So you wondered if he got some coaching on that on the back end. Bottom line is, though, you heard Flakko say when the dude Govan was going at him, because he made that story saying he was involved in the whole Dolph thing and his daughter and blah, blah, blah. And Flakko like, I got too much money. You can't touch me now. You should have got me when I first started because I was dusty. But now you can't touch me. So that invincibility ain't real, but I know it must feel much more real than when you don't have money. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to see how this play out, if there's any backlash. And the only other backlash I've seen from him outside of, covering gang culture is from the point and shoot dude. I'm sure y'all seen some of them videos, and he has some comedy with his thing. I remember Flakko getting his information, trying to get at him and all these lawsuits and what. But other than that, most people just comment. They still watch. He does the clickbait thing. He's done. It's over. This is horrible. His career is over. And it's rarely the case, but it works. So anyway, man, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Till next time, it's your boy. We out.